Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Mark Destiny, and this is the Wrestling with Destiny podcast, WWE Raw Review Show. Monday's Raw dealt with a lot of fallouts from Sunday's show at beginning the build-up of the next pay-per-view on June 20th, Hell in a Cell. Yes, Hell in a Cell is coming before Halloween this year. Did The Miz and Morrison escape the zombies unharmed? What's next for Bobby Lashley after defeating Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman? Can RK Bro continue to coexist? What kind of surprises did Alexa Bliss and Lily have in store for Natalya and Tamina on Alexa's playground? Let's take a look back at what happened on Monday's show for answer to these questions and much more. I will be right back with you after a message from WWE Hall of Famer and former 4-time women's champion, Lita. All the homies girl crush back in the day who watched wrestling. You know what it is.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's WWE Hall of Famer Lita telling you to watch Wrestling with Destiny podcast on YouTube with Mark Destiny. This guy knows his stuff. So tune in for wrestling content, review shows, and basically tap in or tap out. See you guys over there.
How do you guys feel about this? The new look. I'm just trying something out, man. Just trying something out for you guys. Anyway, Raw opened with Lashley coming to the ring flanked by 5 women, reminding me of The Godfather with the whole train. MVP welcomed him and played a clip of his own win from Sunday. MVP claims Strowman and McIntyre weren't able to attend the show because of their injuries. Lashley gave MVP permission to issue an open challenge, but before MVP could get the words out, McIntyre music hit. And he marched to the ring looking uninjured. McIntyre accepted the challenge, but MVP said he and Strowman were exempt from it. Lashley took a swing, but McIntyre ducked and sent him out of the ring. Now, sometimes simple is best. This is a basic storyline of 2 rivals. One has a belt, the other wants it. Wrestling is built on stories like this. The talent either succeeds or fails in making it entertaining. MVP and Lashley are great together, and McIntyre is a perfect rival for Lashley, but this feud might only have one more pay-per-view left in it before WWE needs to have them both move on. This was a decent segment, but didn't do much to advance the storyline or set up anything in the future. Now, this should have been done a long time ago. I am done seeing McIntyre and Bobby Lashley fight each other. This is ridiculous. McIntyre, stop. Stop, stop, stop. How many times do you want to have a heavyweight championship match? You keep losing. It's enough. It's over. They need to push more people to the main event. I am sick and tired of seeing the same matches over and over. And that's not it. That's not it. There's more. There's more rematches and repeats. They just keep coming. I don't understand this. Every week, it's the same shit. Now, some of you people like that. Y'all don't care. Y'all just love what WWE does. And you get pissed off when people don't like what WWE is doing. Oh, you shouldn't watch the show. Oh, if you don't like it, just don't watch. Fuck you. I'm going to watch it. That don't mean I like it. The shit sucks. And guess what? I don't watch the whole fucking show. I DVR it and I fast forward it. And let me tell you, there's so much to fast forward through. So much. And I don't understand how y'all just watch it all the way through. I don't. Shout out to the people who keep it real and tell the truth that this show fucking sucks. Because it does. It just is what it is. Tell me what you guys think of this opening segment. Because guess what? I'm tired of seeing Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley fighting each other. I'm sick and tired of it. He needs new opponents. It is what it is, man. Damn. Woosah. Alright. Had to calm myself down, man. This is what happens when you're very passionate about something. Anyways, Elias versus AJ Styles. Now, I don't give a damn about this at all. I love AJ Styles. I've been fucking with AJ Styles since AJ Styles was in TNA. Way before WWE. They should never put him in the tag team division. Because now he's fighting fucking Elias in a singles match. And they're both tag teams. It makes no fucking sense. Elias sucks. He wouldn't have sucked if he wouldn't have got wrong by WWE. But he sucks. And so does Jackson Ryker. Almost as cool. If AJ Styles wasn't in this dumbass tag team division, he could be a competitor for the WWE Championship and can fight Bobby Lashley as a babyface, even though I like him better as a heel. But I guess they're going to turn him babyface after what happened tonight on Raw. So we'll see. Elias went right after AJ Styles as soon as the bell rang, but the Phenomenal One quickly turned the tables with the drop kick. Elias answered back with the stalling vertical suplex. Jackson Ryker and Almost looked on as Styles dropped Elias with the backbreaker. The show went to a break. Commercial break, commercial break, commercial break. With Styles in control after hitting a springboard forearm from the ring to the floor. We returned to see Elias in the driver's seat after a huge back body drop. Elias countered a Styles clash and hit a spinning suplex for a close 2 count. Ryker yanked Styles off the apron to cause a disqualification. Almost tried to go after Ryker while Elias threw Styles into the steel steps. Both of these men are heels, which tells you everything you need to know about the Raw Tag Team division. It is so thin, and the WWE can't even properly set up heel versus babyface feuds without the New Day. These guys were literally partners in a match last week. Or WWE is trying to turn Almost and Styles babyface in the hopes that nobody will remember that they were just heels. We're going to need a promo or interview to determine what we are supposed to think about the tag team champs. Weird booking aside, this was a good match with a lackluster finish. They kept a steady pace and both men were able to get in plenty of offense as they went back and forth. Styles sold more for Elias than you would expect considering he is a former world champion. It wasn't a classic and nobody will be talking about it in a day or two, but this was a serviceable bout between the two athletes. Now, any match AJ Styles is in is going to be a good match. It don't matter who it is. So I don't want to hear all this shit. But this is fucking stupid. AJ Styles is too good for this. He should not be in this tag team division fighting Elias. It just shouldn't happen. Tell me what you guys think though. Do you want to see AJ Styles and Almost turn to baby faces? Now, I think it would be a good dynamic. I think that people will love Almost as this giant baby face. I think they would love that. I think that would be good for him because he's really not doing that much as a heel anyway. Like, only person that's really doing something in that tag team is AJ Styles as being a heel because he's the mouthpiece. But AJ Styles is great as a babyface and as a heel. I just like him better as a heel. But tell me what you think. Do you want to see AJ Styles become babyface? And if so, are you ready to see him go against Bobby Lashley for the heavyweight championship in the future? You gotta do something. You gotta do something. You have no competitors for Bobby Lashley in the World Heavyweight Championship. You have no competitors, baby faces for this tag team titles and Raw tag team titles, except for the New Day. This is ridiculous. Get rid of having 2 tag team championships and just have one. I gotta say this every episode because of the horrible shit that happens in this tag team division every week. This is stupid. You guys shouldn't do this. Now let me tell you people, we all know, we all have a brain here. If all of your tag teams are heels and you have one babyface tag team, who in the fuck are your heel tag team champions going to fight? Nobody. They're going to continue to circle around a New Day over and over and over. And that doesn't make sense. They need to do a draft immediately. But I don't want them to take anybody from SmackDown because SmackDown is good. And if they take any more people from NXT, NXT is finished. Finished. Tell me what you guys think, though. Now, last week on Raw, Angel Garza put a rose in Drew Gulak's ass. That happened. So now, this week on Raw, they're going to face each other because of that rose in Drew Gulak's ass. You heard right. Drew Gulak took control right away with the abdominal stretch, but Angel Garza quickly turned things in his favor. Gulak tried to fight back, but a huge right hand from Garza rocked him. Angel Garza hit a backbreaker and a running kick to the face before dropping Gulak with the wing clipper for the win. Now, after that, he took a rose and stuffed it in his mouth. Now, I think that was great. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you don't use Angel Garza in some kind of way, you are tripping. This guy is a beast in the ring. He is great. He's fantastic, man. There's no reason for him to just be sitting on the sideline, not doing nothing on a 3-hour show where you keep having fucking rematches every single week. Why? This makes no sense, man. The guy's too good. And that would be super dope if he put a rose in his opponent's mouth after he defeats them. They should keep that. But will they? Probably not. Probably not, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All I know is you better fucking keep booking Angel Garza. Now, Drew Gulak, the guy is great in the ring. He's great in the ring. Let him just come out and just fight motherfuckers, man. Like, dude, have him do a thing every week where he just come out and challenge people. Or something. Do something with these guys. They're too good in the ring to not be shown when you showing all this mediocre bullshit every week. Or rematches. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. You know what they call doing the same thing over and over and hoping for the same results? And fucking sanity. And guess what? This show is bringing me to fucking insanity. Yeah, I'm like that close. Can you see in between my two fingers? A little bit? Yeah. That's how much it is. That's how much. Fix this shit. Please. I'm begging you, man. And I don't want to hear shit. I don't want nobody coming, oh, just don't watch it. Just don't watch it if you don't like it. Take that. I'll turn this sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. What do you think about that one, buddy? Now, tell me what you guys think. Y'all want to see more Angel Garza, more Drew Gulak? I want to see more Angel Garza, man, for sure. More than I want to see Drew Gulak, but I want to see them both. To be honest with you, after seeing all these fucking rematches every week, put them in a match, in matches with other people. Damn. Jesus Christ. If y'all got this 24/7 championship, why don't y'all have legitimate matches with the 24/7 championship and make it a serious championship instead of have people running around like dumbasses over it fighting it? Have a match. And you can have you can have a lumberjack match with all these competitors around the ring and have a 24/7 championship match, a legitimate match, every week. It's simple. It's simple. Make it serious. If you get all these guys doing nothing, let them have championship matches for the 24/7 championship every week on Raw and SmackDown. A real legitimate match, not this running around the arena shit. And let these guys build off of that. The more exposure they get, the more they have good matches, you can start moving them up. You can start making them mid-card guys. Instead of just having them sitting and catering. You're paying these people to sit on their ass. Now, I don't want people to lose their job, But what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me what you guys think. Are you ready to see Angel Garza on Raw more? If you do, hit a thumbs up. Say yes in the comment section. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, same people in the same fucking matches. After a backstage altercation, Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston agreed to a match. Riddle just wanted everybody to get along, but and still accompanied the Viper to the ring. Xavier Woods was right there by Kingston's side as usual. They started with a basic lockup and headlock takeover. Orton knocked Kingston down with the shoulder. They screwed up a leapfrog and Kingston hit Orton in the face with his hip. Orton maintained the upper hand but didn't resort to many of his heel tactics to do it. He almost working the way he would as a babyface for most of the fight. He was working like a babyface. Woods distracted Orton with his trombone. I don't know why the hell I almost said tombstone, with his trombone, so Kingston could roll him up for the surprise win. Riddle kept Orton from attacking Kingston after the match, but he also shoved Woods before leaving. This is one of the few feuds WWE has visited a few times over the past decade, but never drove into the ground. Kingston and Orton are veterans of the same company who have somehow avoided each other for the majority of their careers. I wonder why. Their chemistry was still there aside from the one mistake they made earlier in the match. Orton is always the more physical dominant, and that lets Kingston play up his underdog qualities. This was a little shorter than expected, but not the detriment of the match. They did a good job keeping it competitive before the roll-up finish. That's all cool and all, but y'all just had a tag team match, man. Why? I swear to God, you can go watch Raw last week, the week before that, all this shit. It's the same show, man. They're booking the same show every week. It's fucking crazy. It's like I'm in the Twilight Zone, The Matrix, Deja Vu. Fucking Inception. What is this shit? The same matches over and over and over. Then you had Matt Riddle push down Xavier Woods. So hopefully they turn Matt Riddle heel with Randy Orton, because I'm ready for it. Golly, man. Golly. This is getting to a point of no return. Like, I don't get it. Y'all see all the stuff that AEW was doing. I know y'all see it. I would be pissed if I worked for WWE and I couldn't wrestle in a match because all they want to do is write the same fucking people on the show every single week in the same matches every single fucking week. Like, that shit would have me heated. And everybody signed these long ass contract deals. I would be pissed. It's not right, man. It's not right. I just don't understand. It's not right. Tell me what you guys think, though, man. Or were you happy with this? Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton? I could care less about this match. You only got one babyface team. One on Raw. And that's the New Day. Who in the fuck are RK Bro going to fight against after this New Day shit is over with? Tell me. Who? Maybe when AJ Styles and Omos become babyface, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle take the championships off of them. Because that's it. That's it, man. Like, I don't know. I'm trying my hardest to make this shit better than what it is. I wish I could book WWE. Because if I could book WWE, I tell you what, my friend, it wouldn't be this fucking horrible. It wouldn't be this horrible. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm just a fucking wrestling genius and anything like that. I'm not a fucking idiot. But I'm telling you, it'd be better than this shit. Maybe I should do a show just fucking booking Raw. And then tell me what you guys would think about that. Do you want to see me book Raw? Do you want to see an episode of me telling you what I would do to book Raw for an episode of Raw? Just a little short video, maybe 15 minutes. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section.
Hey yo, what up? It's Darby Allin, and you need to subscribe and tune into Wrestling with Destiny podcast on YouTube at Mark Destiny for wrestling content and review shows. Tap in or tap out.
Why? Another rematch. And this is the rematch of rematches. This shit been going on for like 2 months, maybe even longer. Natalya and Tamina versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't even say nothing. After winning the women's tag team titles Friday, Natalya and Tamina faced Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler in a rematch on Monday's Raw. Reginald was there to do whatever it is Reginald does, which is nothing. The challengers took control of Natalya and cornered her for some double team offense. Baszler immediately started focusing on her arm to soften her up for a submission. The Queen of Hearts took down Jax with a discus clothesline before she brought in Tamina. Jax body slams her cousin and climbed to the top rope. Tamina nailed her with the super kick to knock her to the floor. Alexa Bliss appeared on the stage and set off some flames that blinded Reginald. The distraction allowed Natalya and Tamina to score the win. It's great to see the women's tag team division getting so much attention. That is good for the women on both brands. But this match fell short of their encounter from SmackDown. And this is like their 10th time wrestling. It's enough. The conclusion of Bliss seems to indicate she has her eyes on the women's tag titles. Is WWE about to let her win the belts with Lily? Is a dog going to become champion in WWE? And if that's the case, these women tag team championships are fucking finito. This segment should have led Baszler dumping Jax and Reginald so she can return to singles action, but that will have to wait. It doesn't need to wait. They've had too many matches. It's a wrap. And earlier, there was a segment with Alexa Bliss and Tamina and Natalya on fucking Alexa's playground, and it was fucking stupid. It was stupid. Nothing much to talk about. Just a segment. And they were freaked out by Alexa Bliss talking about Lily and how Lily was going to be watching with her, blah, 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 blah. And then how it felt. And Tamina was freaking out, and Natalya was freaking out, and Tamina really wanted to look like she wanted to beat the shit out of Alexa Bliss, which I'm okay with. Alexa Bliss is super hyped up. She's doing nothing. She keep doing these stupid ass vignettes. When the fuck is Lily coming? When is Lily coming? Enough is enough. I don't want to keep seeing these segments with you on this fucking swing. I know some of you pervert motherfuckers do. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how hot she is. She's not doing anything. It's different when I talk about Tay Conti being hot, because Tay Conti actually fucking wrestles. And she's fucking good at wrestling. Alexa Bliss is just sitting on a fucking swing with demonic makeup on and fucking what's the fucking clothing place that all the gothic people used to shop at back in the day in the fucking mall? Oh, whatever. Dressed in that fucking attire with a fucking doll swinging on the swing. I don't care about that shit, man. I don't care. There's no Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is out because of mental health issues. I wish him well. Please, I hope you get better. I hope you come back soon. I hope you be great. I know they ruined you. I know you're going through things with the death of Luke Harper, John Huber, and I hope you just get well soon, my guy, because you're one of my favorite wrestlers. And I know how it is dealing with death, so I pray that you get better soon, get well soon, get back in the ring soon. The in conclusion of Bliss seems to indicate she has her eyes on the women's tag team titles. We don't care. I don't. If you care, let me know in the comment section. My comment section is always free for anybody to comment their thoughts and opinions. Just know, if you talk shit, I will not hesitate to talk shit back. Because my skin is deep. I ain't like everybody else who all soft and crybaby and sensitive and shit. That ain't me. I talk shit back to you. We can have laughs and shits and giggles and all of that. I won't be mad. But if you talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit back. Now, this was the highlight of the night for me. Sheamus versus Ricochet. Now, there was a lot going on here. So, Sheamus came down to the ring looking heated. He grabbed the mic and demanded Ricochet return the hat and coat he stole from him. A backstage interview revealed Ricochet did indeed steal his hat and coat from the locker room. Now, at first, I didn't like how goofy Ricochet's been, but in all actuality, that's his personality. That's really his personality. Now, that's a person I would hang with, but when I'm watching wrestling, I don't want to see that. But it was okay because the match was just fucking great. Sheamus tried to attack him in the aisle, but Ricochet tripped him. The referee finally called for the bell, but they got into the ring. The one and only used his speed and hit a series of strikes before one clubbing blow from the Celtic Warrior took him down. Sheamus caught him as he flew over the top rope and threw him into the timekeeper's area. When he returned from a break to see Sheamus still dominating his opponent, commercial break, commercial break, commercial break, commercial break. Ricochet hopped up to the top turnbuckle and brought Sheamus down with the Spanish fly for a 2 count. Now, it looked like Sheamus got fucked up with that Spanish fly. So, hopefully he's okay, man. I'm telling you, every time I watch these shows and I see stuff like this happen, I'm always on point. I always know when somebody legitimately got injured, and it looked like he got injured. So let's hope that he did not, because Sheamus is fucking fantastic. Now, the Celtic Warrior blocked the moonsault with his knees and rolled up Ricochet for a near fall. A huge forearm from the top rope to the floor took the United States champion down hard. Ricochet put him back in and hit a springboard 450 for another 2 count. The Irishman hit a huge knee strike as Ricochet flew off the ropes, but he couldn't get the pin. Sheamus eventually hit the brogue kick for the pin to end the great match. Now, the first knee strike, the referee went for the count the pin. He counted 3. The match was over. Everybody heard it. I'm sure you guys saw that. He counted to 3. I don't know what the fuck that botch was, but they should have just let her in. If Sheamus was supposed to win the match anyway, they should have just let it in like that. Like, why would you even go back? I don't know. The reason for this match took place was a little dumb, but the match itself was a fun contest between WWE's best high flyer and one of the most consistent performers of the pandemic era. This match was entertaining, physical, and set up little feud that would carry them through the Hell in a Cell. There isn't much more to say. This was great. What will be interesting to see is if Humberto Carrillo and Mansoor enters the picture again. Ricochet was in black pants and shoes again, so this appears to be his new look. It's basic, but it kind of works for him. I feel like they gave him this look because they don't give a fuck about Ricochet. I remember watching an interview with Mick Foley and him saying when he first came to WWE, they put him in brown because they didn't want him to be bigger than what he was. They didn't care about him. They didn't think he was going to go anywhere. So they just put the motherfucker in brown. But Mick Foley cracked that glass ceiling and he did what he did. So that's what I think happened to Ricochet. But Ricochet's great in the ring, so I'm telling you, man. Sheamus has been the fucking MVP of wrestling matches. I don't give a fuck who he wrestles. It's always a good hard-hitting match. Every time. Like, Sheamus is a beast, man. I've grown to love Sheamus. I think I started really liking Sheamus when he became a tag team with Cesaro. Sheamus is fucking beast, man. Every person that he wrestles is always a good match. So I don't give a fuck who Sheamus wrestles. I don't give a fuck about none of that. When he come out, I know it's about to be some good shit happening. So, tell me what you guys think. Are you guys happy to see Ricochet finally back on TV doing something? So we got Ricochet, we got Humberto Carrillo, we got Mansoor, whatever his name is. We got Angel Garza, and we have what's my guy name? And I was just talking about him earlier. Let me go check real quick, man. I don't want to leave him out, man. I don't want to be an asshole. Don't want to be an asshole, man. Drew Gulak. That's I think 5 gentlemen that they need to utilize. Like I said, you can build up that 24/7 championship. Give it a whole rebrand. Give it a whole new look. Build that motherfucker up and make it a legitimate championship that you can travel from both shows. That means all the catering guys can actually have good matches. Because all these guys can wrestle. They all can wrestle. It's just that WWE doesn't give a fuck. WWE doesn't give a fuck, man. But tell me what you guys think. Are you happy to see Ricochet back? What do you think about Sheamus having good matches every time he step in the ring? Jeez, man. Let me know in the comment section. I don't care what none of y'all say. Fuck Charlotte. I'm sick of Charlotte keep on getting opportunities. Opportunity after opportunity. That's why she got the she's this time she's won the championship this many times. She also lost that bitch a lot of times. Y'all don't want to talk about that part. And why is she getting these championship matches? It ain't just because she's good in the fucking ring. There's mad women that's good in the ring. She's getting these matches because of her fucking name. That's it. If she was not Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter, she would not have that many championships. She has that many championship rings because of her fucking father has 17 championship rings. And y'all know y'all get that, but y'all be trying to act like y'all don't understand and everybody's a fucking Charlotte Flair hater. No, that's not the fucking case. Jeez, man. When Charlotte Flair asked Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville for a rematch for the Raw Women's title, they told her she would have to beat Asuka first. Another match. We've already seen this so many times. They just fought each other at the pay-per-view. They just fought each other. Rhea Ripley entered this segment and said she wasn't going to win against Asuka, blah, blah, blah. Charlotte said some shit back. Don't remember, I beat you, blah, blah, blah. We already know. You said this a million times to Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley looks like a fucking badass on Raw tonight. She looked like a fucking badass. Definitely. Now, the match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka started with the Empress coming out of the gate hot before the Queen nailed her with the elbow to the face. Asuka hit a hip attack from the floor to the apron for a quick 2 count. Rhea Ripley's music hit and she came out to watch the action for herself. She was seated next to the commentators when we returned to see Charlotte keeping Asuka down in a headlock. Commercial break. The Empress of Tomorrow began to fight back with some forearms and kicks. Ripley laughed as she watched Asuka take Charlotte down for a couple of near falls. They traded control several times before Ripley ended up taking a big boot from Charlotte on the apron. Asuka was able to get the win with the roll-up. Despite being a former double champion with the Raw Women's title and Women's Tag Team Champions, it doesn't feel like WWE sees Asuka as a top star, and that it is a shame because she is one of the best. Whether she is winning or losing, Asuka always gives her all to every match. She deserves better than booking. She has the booking she has received over the past 6 months. She's always portrayed as tough, but loses more than she should. Seeing her get the win here was satisfying after she took the loss Sunday. With that said, this was a fantastic match. These two know each other as well as anyone on the roster, and they always manage to make their encounters must see. Thank God that Asuka won this match, because I don't want to see Charlotte again in this match. Even though Charlotte and Rhea Ripley are going to fight for the women's championship, and I'm sure Charlotte is going to win that match because that's what they usually do. Now this is ridiculous. This is the same 3 women keep fighting over the women's championship. Where are the other women? I'll tell you where they are. They are booked up in this dumbass women's tag team division. Right. So you can't have them fight for the women's WWE Raw Women's Championship because they're all fighting over the tag team championship. Right. This is stupid. Rhea Ripley deserves more competition, better competition, not the same women over and over. But you tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts on this. Leave a comment in the comment section. We'll get right to it. You know what it is. Dumbest shit ever. Sunday. Zombie Lumberjack match. Zombies ate The Miz. Zombies ate Morrison. It was confirmed. The Miz has a torn ACL from his match at Sunday. WrestleMania Backlash. He's going to be out. There's not a word. I don't know if it's a full tear or just partial. We don't know how long he will be out. But my condolences to The Miz. Hopefully he gets better fast, makes a speedy recovery and a healthy recovery and can get back into action. But I am excited that Johnny Drip Drip can step away from The Miz. He needs to be by himself. He needs to be by himself, man. He's too good to be doing all this stupid, goofy shit all the time. But guess what? Another match. Him and Damien Priest. People we keep saying in the ring together. Over and over and over. I am sick and tired of it, man. Why? You can't book nothing else? And not even just that, they made it a lumberjack match. Bro, we just had a lumberjack match Sunday. You're gonna go the next night and have a lumberjack match again with one of the people who was already in the lumberjack match and a person who was there at the lumberjack match. You motherfuckers are lazy. You motherfuckers are super lazy. I need to go. I get emails from WWE all the time to put in applications for writing, all kind of stuff. These motherfuckers, there's no way they have a degree in writing if they keep writing this shit. Same shit over and over. I don't understand. I don't understand. And if Vince is okaying this shit, I really don't understand. He just gotta be mad, old, and senile. Like, I don't know if, like, dementia or something. Because this is just the same shit over and over. So, I don't know, man. Anyway, Damien Priest faced John Morrison in a lumberjack match, but instead of zombies, it was WWE superstars around the ring. Nikki Cross was the only woman in the crowd. Priest took control with the arm drag into an armbar. John Morrison backed him into the corner with some body shots and forearms to the head. He threw Priest out of the ring, but the Lumberjacks took a few shots before rolling him back in. Damien Priest nailed Johnny Drip Drip with a few kicks to knock him out the ring. Cross was one to roll him back in with a huge smile on her face. Morrison went for an armbar, but Priest was too strong. The Miz's best friend was able to keep the upper hand with the springboard kick and a knee to the face. Cedric Alexander went after Shelton Benjamin as chaos started to break out. Damien Priest suplexed Morrison onto all of the Lumberjacks at ringside. Priest hit his finisher for the win and the win while the Lumberjacks continued to fight. The whole zombie thing Sunday was a bit of a train wreck. But you have to admire WWE for not just ignoring it and having Morrison make reference to feeling empty inside after being bitten. It's stupid in a way that could potentially be hilarious if management commits to it. This match was decent but didn't need to include Lumberjacks. Morrison and Priest have a great chemistry and would have worked better without having to worry about everyone else. Let's hope Priest moves on to a new feud because this one has run its course. Whatever happened to people wrestling for number one contendership matches and rankings? Jeez, man, they just wrestling to be wrestling. None of this shit has anything going for it. There's no future in any of these matches. They could have had a match between them two. Whoever wins gets to fight for the U.S. Championship. But Sheamus is doing a open challenge thing. When the fuck is Damien Priest gonna do that? When is he gonna accept that instead of doing the same shit over and over? I'm telling you, man, it's nauseating. I'm tired of seeing the same matches, man. Damn. Over and over and over and over again. Now, I love Damien Priest in the ring. He has good promos. You know how I like the dark stuff. I also love John Morrison in the ring. I do not like this goofy frat boy persona that he's giving off. It's fucking stupid. You're way too old for that, my guy. Now, I don't even like when Matt Riddle does it. But at least he's like closer to the age for that. At least looks it. John Morrison, you need to stop. You need to stop. Now, I know this is what they wanted you to do with The Miz, but The Miz is gone. Make John Morrison serious. Make him serious. Like the Friday Night Delight back then. And probably change your attire, man. You gotta switch it up. You've been having the same ring attire for so many years, man. You gotta switch it up. You have to. You absolutely have to. Get some trunks or some shit. I don't know. But you gotta switch it up. Now, tell me what you guys think. Was this okay with y'all? Yes, no? Are you happy to see Damien Priest in the ring? I know we see him every week. Tell me your thoughts. Fuck all that. Scratch that. Tell me your thoughts on John Morrison coming out of this frat boy persona and becoming Johnny Nitro. That's what I want to see. That's what he should be. Not this frat boy persona. It's old, it's stale, it doesn't fit the times, it doesn't fit him anymore. Tell me what you think about The Miz and this injury. How long do you guys think he'll be out? Who knows? Let me know in the comments section. 3 hours. 3. We waited to see who would be the challenger for the Open Challenge, face Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Several superstars said they were going to accept Lashley's Open Challenge for the WWE title. But the person who accepted the challenge was no other than Kofi fucking Kingston. I wish I could see the reactions on people's faces. I wish y'all could have saw mine. Everybody was like, "Ooh, who is it going to be? Who is about to make a return? Who is going to come? Is it Aleister Black? They said he was getting moved to Raw. What's going to happen? Maybe it's Daniel Bryan. Who is it? Who is it?" And we got Kofi Kingston, a motherfucker who we already saw tonight. Who was expecting that? Definitely not me. I'm telling you, WWE is fucked up. I don't know why they like playing with us like this, man. Lashley looked like he couldn't believe what he was saying. Neither could fucking I. Neither could I. Before the ref could ring the bell, MVP said he never declared this would be for the title. So this became a non-title bout. Kingston got in a few cheap shots before the bell. Lashley hit a huge slam right away for a 2 count. The tag team specialists hit a couple of kicks to knock the champion out of the ring. We returned from a commercial break to see Lashley controlling the pace. Kingston countered a sloppy attempt at something else into a DDT to get a 2 count. Wood started playing the trombone to distract Lashley, and it allowed Kingston to take him down on the apron. Lashley countered the SOS with the huge slam. He ran Kingston into the ring post before rolling him back into the ring. McIntyre came out. This guy is a fucking obsessed. Came out of nowhere and hit Lashley with MVP's cane while the ref was distracted. Kingston rolled up Lashley for the win. This match was okay, but there were a couple of sloppy spots because both men tried to go too quickly. Whenever they slowed down a bit, they looked great. Pulling the rug out from under Kingston when he accepted the challenge made it obvious he would win since the title was not on the line. What matters is what happens next. If WWE is serious about pushing Kingston, he would be perfect to play the underdog against Lashley. If this was just a one-off, then it means nothing. This was an uneven show with a few standout performances. Ricochet versus Sheamus, Orton versus Kingston, Asuka versus Charlotte are all worth taking the time to watch if you missed the show. Not really, guys, because I just told y'all what happened. Now, Kofi Kingston defeated Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley in one night. Kudos to you. Did I want to see Kofi Kingston in this match? Fuck no. Fuck no. I just saw you wrestle. You got other talent back there. You had all these guys. Oh, I'm going to challenge Bobby Lashley. Oh, no, I'm going to challenge Bobby Lashley. No, I'm going to... None of them were in the match. Just to have a motherfucker who already wrestled. Why? You could have saved that for next week. You could have had Kofi Kingston fight Bobby Lashley next week. And Drew McIntyre, stop. You're obsessed. I get it. You need to be a heel. If you're that obsessed with the WWE Championship, you need to be a heel. Because that was a heel tactic that you did. You interfered in a match. That's not some shit a babyface would do. Make the guy a heel. This shit's stupid. I'm tired of seeing Drew McIntyre in a WWE Championship picture. My God, you held the championship for damn near a whole year. Stop. You lost multiple times. Enough is enough. Why do I keep on having to say this? I already said it earlier. Enough is enough. But guys, you know what it is. If you like the show, hit the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the notification bell so you can get all the WWE content you need from me. And to the people who don't like it, you know what you can do. Kick rocks. But I want to say rest in peace to New Jack. Rest in peace to New Jack. Condolences to his family. Condolences to his friends, his family, his wife, his kids, man. I was very sad to hear that New Jack had passed away. I wasn't expecting it, man. I wasn't expecting it. I had just got my ad from him. He was a cool dude, man. He was a cool dude. Yeah, I was thinking about that shit the whole time, like for some days after it happened. So I just want to say rest in peace to New Jack. I'm going to keep your family in my prayers. And like New Jack said, tap in or tap the fuck out. Peace.
The original gangster. And I'm stopping by to tell everybody to check out Wrestling with Destiny podcast on YouTube with Mark Destiny. The original gangster is coming by to tell you, tap in or tap the fuck out. Peace.
Looking for the news, I'm the one you need to see. AEW, NXT, and WWE. In and out the rope so we can keep it in the ring. For the business, I'm like Ray because it turned me to a fiend. I super kicks it to your HBK 9-7. From the same city as Knoxville, Cincinnati, where I'm repping. 1, 2, 3,